Okay, so as you can see, I've got this blank wall right here. I mean, I've got this picture here. I'm going to move it. But I've got like this wall space right here that I can use. And I'm thinking this would be like good for a background for a YouTube video, because I don't really have like a nice background for any of my videos. And I want to do something to my office to make more lighting and to make this a more friendly place for writing. So I went to Target. I made a little Target run. And I watched some YouTube videos too to get some ideas, and so let me show you what I got. Alright, so here's what I got from Target. That's the bags. And first of all, I got these sheer curtains, these really white curtains, and I got two because this is just one panel. So I got two of those. Okay, so I also needed a way to hang the curtains. So I got these command hooks, these damage-free hanging hooks. They hold up to 5 pounds. And I got this one because this one's kind of extra wide, because I actually do have a curtain rod that I am going to use, and I'm looking at this and I think that will fit nicely. Fingers crossed that it will. I got some of these little strips just in case I need extra support or whatever to hang up something, because this will hold 12 pounds. I don't think the curtain rod is really that heavy, but you never know. So just in case I need a little extra support hanging that, I got those. Then I got these damage-free hanging medium wire hooks from Command also, because I'm going to need these little hooks for these fairy lights. I've wanted these string lights for a while, and I was watching a video where some other creator was showing how she had set up her background, and these are like the exact lights that she used. And I could tell she went to Target because I saw the Room Essentials logo and I was like, I think that's Target. It is Target. And so I am going to rig up these curtains, and I'm going to have these lights stringing behind it, and I think that's going to look really, really pretty. That'll make a really pretty backdrop for my videos, and also it'll be nice to have like really soft lighting in my office, because I like to write in very low light. I don't like to write in complete dark, but I like having some low light and just some soft lights like this. I think it's going to work perfect. I hope it's going to work perfect, and I hope these work. So these were $5, which was a little surprising because the price tag by them said $15, but I kept questioning the price tag on them because it didn't say Room Essentials, it said something else. And I actually asked one of the employees who happened to be walking by, I'm like, I'm not really sure how much this cost. And so she took her little scanner thing and she scanned it, and she's like, yeah, that's $15. So I was like, wow, $15. But okay, so I got 4 of these because that was the amount of lights that the girl in the video did. And so I don't really know how long this is going to be, but I'm like, okay, if 4 lights works, then this should work. But when I got to the register, this was $5 because they told me my total, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. But I don't know, maybe they were on sale, maybe they were on clearance, I don't know, maybe these are like leftover like Christmas lights, I don't know. Anyway, got these for $5 a box. Now, I do want to have some of these in my office, but I would also like to put some of these in my living room as well. I just think it would be really nice to have some really soft lighting in there, because I've really been loving having my Christmas tree up because of those lights. It's just such a nice soft light, and it's not too bright, and my eyes are very sensitive to light. So if I have any extra of these lights, I might put them up in my living room. If I don't have any extra, then I might just buy some more of these in the future. But yeah, so we're going to try it out. So I'm going to see if I can rig up my curtain and these lights, and I hope it'll look really nice. And I also would like an excuse to use this curtain rod that I've had. I have had this curtain rod for forever. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She didn't need it anymore, and I think I was thinking I could use it, but then it didn't work out. And so I have just had this curtain rod in my closet for a long, long time. So it'll be nice to finally find a use for this. Okay, so I'm gonna hope it hangs on this hook just right. Gosh, it looks like it'll fit. It looks like it'll fit. I really, really hope it does. Make these things so hard to open. Please, 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 moment of truth. Yes! Perfect, it will fit. That's perfect. I cannot wait to use this. Alright, so I am going to put this up. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how difficult it's going to be, but we're going to make my writing room really pretty, so I cannot wait. Okay, so I have a problem. It's, I'm very, very disappointed. Unfortunately, these lights are not safe for curtains, and I thought they would be. I thought these would be just fine because the girl in the video used these same lights, but I do remember in the video she had like a curtain rod that was kind of separated from the wall, so the lights were actually not touching the curtain. And I didn't think anything of it, but I just thought I would test these lights, so I plugged it in just to see if the lights were working, and they are. But as I had it plugged in, I'm like, gosh, I could feel the heat from these lights. Like, I could actually feel heat. Like, my hand was this far away, and I could feel that these lights are giving off some heat. So that kind of made me pause. So then I went and I got the little safety instructions, which, you know, of course, is very hard to read. And it does say, do not cover with cloth, paper, or any material not part of the product when in use. And then it also says, do not place lighting string on carpeting, drapes, or furniture. So, unfortunately, these lights are not going to work for my office. I'm so bummed. I should have bought the actual curtain lights, which is the LED, which does not get hot, and that's safe for things like that. And I thought these were the same ones, and apparently they are not. But I'm still going to use these lights for my living room. I think this is going to make my living room like really beautiful. So it wasn't a complete waste of money, but I'm not going to be able to set up my office today the way I wanted to. I'm so bummed. I can still get the curtain up. So I do have the command hooks on the wall. I have to wait an hour for them before I can hang anything on them. So there's that. I have to wait. But then I think the curtains will still look really nice. So I think instead of me going all the way back to Target again, I think I'm just going to buy it online. And that was the whole reason why I actually went to Target, so I would not have to buy it online and I could go ahead and get it today, but these are not going to work. And I really wish now I had got the other lights because I was choosing between these lights and another set of lights. They were actually curtain lights. You could see on the box cover the lights were on a curtain just like the one I bought. And I should have bought that one. I should have bought it, but it was more expensive. And I was like, well, these are the same thing and these are a little bit cheaper. But they're not the same thing. And I am feeling heat coming from these lights, so I don't feel safe putting them on the curtain. I just don't think that's a good idea. I think that's a fire hazard. So I will go online to Amazon. I will buy the correct kind of lights, or I'll go back to Target and buy the other kind. I don't know. I will get the correct kind of lights, and then I will be able to show you my office lighting and how I've got that set up. So I'm bummed I won't be able to do this today, but I don't want a fire hazard, so it's not worth it for a fire hazard. So note to self, make sure you get the correct lights. If you want to do this, yeah, make sure you get the correct lights. So I guess now I'm going to find a place for these lights. They were only 20 bucks. 4 boxes of these lights for 20 bucks. Can't beat that. I'm not going to take the lights back. It was 20 bucks, so that's a good deal. Okay, so it's been a week since I last filmed, and in the last segment, I had discovered that these lights were no good. They were not going to work against a curtain because they give off too much heat. I mean, they don't give off like a whole lot of heat, but they still give off some heat. And the instructions recommended that you don't put it on curtains. So I cannot use these. But what I ended up doing is that I took these lights and I put some in my living room, which I kind of wanted to do anyway. So I'll show you what that looks like. It looks really awesome. Okay, as promised, here's what the lights look like in my living room. So I used 2 strings of lights. I started it right here and it's going up, and then it ends right there, and then I connected another string and then it goes there. So I just kind of decorated it with little loop-de-loops, and I think it looks really nice, and it actually is pretty bright, but it's not that bright. So it is perfect for me. I absolutely love it. And I'm glad these lights did not go to waste, because I would be really upset if I couldn't use them. But yeah, it looks nice. I like it. So I still have 2 more boxes of these lights. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in my niece's room, and maybe in another room if I need more, because they're actually surprisingly bright. I mean, I was really actually surprised by how much brightness they gave off, and these don't really have a dimmer or anything like that. So since I bought the wrong lights, I had a choice. Should I go back to Target and actually get the actual curtain lights, or should I just go online and find something there? What I ended up doing was I went to Target's website and I found something that was actually not available in the stores, but it is a curtain light. It is actually a set, and it actually comes with the curtains. I decided to just go ahead and buy the set of the lights with the curtains, because I figure I can just use this curtain that I already have hung up over here. I can just use this in my bedroom, because I've been wanting curtains like this for my bedroom anyway. And I think I like these curtains better because they actually have like the loops on them. So instead of needing to use like these little hooks for the lights, I can just string the lights around the curtain rod. I think that'll work really nice. And plus, since the lights already come with a curtain, I know that the lights are safe for the curtain. These are actually it right here, this whole big mess of string right here. And I did plug it in to see if they work, and they do. And they've got like different settings. There is a little button right here where you can change what the setting is. So you can have them fade out, you can have them flash like a strobe light and like give you a seizure or something, or you could just have them on steady, which I just want them on steady. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need the hooks. So I'm gonna put these little strings and this new curtain set, I'm gonna take this one down, put these up, and I think it's going to make my writing office look really nice. It's going to be a nice place for me to write in the morning when it's dark, but I like a little bit of light. Or at least I hope they're not too bright. We'll see how it works out. Oh no, they're too long. They're too long. Alright, so the fun certainly continues. I have got these curtains up, but I have discovered, unfortunately, look at this. They're too long. I forgot to take into account that these would be long. I just thought they were the same size. I just assumed they were the same size. Now I totally can't use these because they're just so long. The other ones were like the perfect length. I mean, had I known that the curtains were this long, I would have put these curtain rods up higher, but now they're pretty much in place, so I guess I'm going to be using the other curtains, and I guess I'm going to be using those hooks after all. So yeah, this has just been really fun. This has just been great. So this is not going how I had planned, but it is going to be beautiful when I finish it. So I'm going to figure out this curtain thing. I guess I'm going to put the other curtain on. I guess I'm going to have to put some hooks up. And then I'm going to have to let those hooks set, because you have to let them set for about an hour before you hang anything on them. Not that the lights are that heavy, but or maybe I need to put the lights on before. I don't know how I'm going to figure this out. I really wanted these curtains to work. I guess I can use these curtains for my bedroom. Yeah. Okay. I'll get back to y'all later when I figure this out. Okay, after messing around with it, I finally have it set up. Now, it's kind of hard to tell because it's still daytime, and so I'm not really sure how bright it is when it's dark, but here it is. I think it looks really pretty. So this will make a nice backdrop for some of my videos and just for when I want to write in this room. So here's what it looks like at night. It's really not too bright. It's just the perfect amount of light. And so I think this is going to be really nice in the morning when I am trying to write. This is going to be like the perfect light. So I'm excited about it. So at least I finally got this thing worked out. So I have bought some other really cool things for my office, and these are mostly just motivational things, just things for me to look at and be inspired and just all kinds of things like that. So I went on Amazon and I found this little thing that you can hang. So I am going to put this on my office door, but I really just love this saying. It says, "She believed she could, so she did." I just love that. I just think that's really cool because I think if you believe that you can do something and you set your mind to it, you can do it. So for the longest time, I believed that I would be a published author, and this year I did finally accomplish that goal, and I believe there is so much more that I am going to do. And I believe that my writing career is just beginning. So I just like this saying. It just kind of motivates me. Then the other thing that I bought are more like inspirational, motivational quotes. So I got this little set of cards right here. Now these are a set of 15 cards, and each of these cards has a little saying on them, and it comes with like 2 little wooden stands. So what you can do is you can pick a card and you can like put it in this little thing, and you can just like prop it on your desk or, you know, wherever on a shelf and just see it, and then like you can just rotate them out. So these are just really, really cool. I got like some of my favorites are in here. So like, if you can dream it, you can do it. I don't know if you can see that because there's kind of a glare. But if you can dream it, you can do it. This one's like my favorite quote. It always seems impossible until it's done. And isn't that so true? Like when you're starting a novel, or especially like if you're in the middle of the novel and it just seems so impossible that you will finish it, and then finally you get that first draft done. I don't know, this quote always makes me think of writing. Even though I'm sure this quote was definitely not about writing. This quote was by Nelson Mandela. But anyway, I love this quote. It's one of my favorites. So I'll read these other ones. There's a lot of good ones in here. Today is my greatest adventure. Live in the present. Launch yourself on every wave. Find eternity in each moment. And this quote is by Henry David Thoreau. I'm sure I'm butchering this name. Chase your dreams. You might catch one. Go your own way. The best way to get something done is to being. And I don't know about this one. Like, I don't know. It just seems kind of grammatically incorrect. The best way to get something done is to being. I don't know if maybe it intends for you to like fill in the blank. Like the best way to get something done is to being amazing. I don't know. But anyway, there's that one. Bloom where you are planted. Nothing easy is worth doing. That's true. You got to do the hard stuff. Like the hard stuff is what matters, right? And this kind of makes me think of that same quote. Nothing easy is worth doing. And then this one, the most beautiful view comes after the hardest climb. I really, really like that one. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. Yes, you should definitely live the life of your dreams. Stay true to you, and you will end up incredibly happy. Good things come to those who hustle. Be bold, loyal, silly, generous, honest, confident, gracious, and most of all, happy. And then the final one is, now is your time to shine. So I just really, really love these cards. And I think, first of all, I'm going to have the it always seems impossible until it's done. And I'm going to have the if you can dream it, you can do it. So I think those are the ones that I'm going to hang first. Or not hang, I'm going to put them in these little holder things. And I'm just going to put them on my desk. And that way when I'm writing, I'll see these little quotes and it'll just inspire me, I think. And of course it just fell. Of course it just fell out. But yeah, you're supposed to just like sit in this little thing like this. And I got 2 of them. Alright, so I'll find a place for those at my desk. And then I'm going to put this on my door. Alright, there it is. So I have it just hung up on the back of my door, or actually on the front of the door. And there it is. You can see it. So I can see this message when I walk into the room. So that's amazing. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to show y'all. I have to show y'all this. Okay. I got this clock right here. This writer's clock. And this is so cool. I love this. Now, I posted this clock on Twitter. And my tweet like totally went viral. Well, viral for me. But as you can see, it says write, coffee, review, edit, start over, drink heavily, cry, consider a new career, more coffee, write, submit, wait. If that doesn't describe the journey of a writer, I don't know what does. I do have to admit now, I saw this clock on Kate Kavanaugh's video, and when I saw that clock, I immediately stopped watching her video. Sorry, Kate, but I immediately had to stop watching her video because I went to Amazon and I absolutely like had to find this clock, and I did find it on Amazon. Now, it was in China, and they delivered it through China Post, and I was kind of worried it was going to be like on the slow boat from China. And it did take a few weeks, but luckily it did not take as long as I thought it was going to be, so at least there's that. It said estimated shipping was going to be like December 13th through January 4th, and luckily I got it in December. So it was nice. It was like a little Christmas present to myself, and at least I got it before Christmas. So yeah, I've got it decorating my wall right here. So this writing room that I have got, it is really coming together. Okay, my camera is back on a tripod. Sometimes holding it's a little heavy. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what you like to do to decorate your writing space. Do you have an office? Do you have a little desk or just a writing nook or whatever it is? What do you have and what do you use to decorate it? Alright, I'll see you guys later, and remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. Bye!